Hi,
Hi,
it's MomCave Live.
we're back.
We're back. Are we in?
We are in the frame.
We're in the frame. Okay. So we're going to talk about bedtime battles today.
And they are definitely battles.
I wanted to title this video "Go the F to Sleep," but I don't know. I thought that might be a bit much.
Probably a copyright infringement.
Probably. I don't know the name of the person who wrote that book. Is a genius.
Genius.
Yeah. So today, while we're doing this, there's a Twitter party going on with Brown Media Mommy and Mommy R&R. So if you want to join in,
Brown Media Mama.
You're right. I'm sorry. There's so many mommy and mamas floating around. Okay, it's Brown Media Mama and Mommy R&R, and the hashtag is MRRMCTV. So just join in. You can ask questions or you can answer questions. And we're going to talk about bedtime.
How long does it take for the whole process to put your child to bed?
I try to do it as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
I think ours is pretty good. It's about 15 minutes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, we have two, so it's like double that.
So 30.
And then some, yeah. But, I mean, the whole, like, from when you tell them, okay, we got to go brush your teeth, and then we got to get ready, get your pajamas on, and wash your face, that whole thing, and then actually getting in the bed. And do you read a story every night, or is it like every other night, or how many stories?
We have a major routine, and it keeps developing more and more steps. I'm regretting that some of these things have been totally integrated into the routine. So this is our routine. First, there's teeth brushing.
Mm-hmm.
That's necessary. Then we have piggyback ride.
Okay.
Which my husband isn't always home. He's a musician. He works at night. He isn't always home at night. When he is, he's in charge of piggyback ride.
Okay.
And when they do the piggyback ride, they speak pretend Japanese. I don't know how this started, but so they like make noises that they think sound Japanese.
Okay.
I don't know, every night while they do the piggyback ride.
Right.
And then at the end, they bow to each other.
That's so cute.
So, that's step 2. Then step 3 is the book.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes in the middle of that and book, we do high pants is another routine.
What's that?
Where he wants his pajama pants pulled up really high like an old man. And he says, high pants. So that's sometimes. And then we read the book.
Okay.
And then after the book, we do a prayer. And then last step, we do sandwich. So we do, if it's the 3 of us are there, we do a hug, like a sandwich hug.
Aww.
And Henry will say, what are you? And we'll be like, I'm the salami, I'm the bread, I'm the cheese. And at the end he goes, is that a good sandwich?
That's adorable.
That's our whole shebang.
Wow. But then he goes right to sleep?
Oh, no. Wow, did you hear that?
Thunder.
The heavens are erupting here in New York City. Yeah, so...
What are the excuses that usually come up as to why he's not asleep yet?
Well,
for me, it's...
There's many.
I need water. I want milk.
Really?
I need another nightlight.
Do you leave them water next to the bed?
Yeah, I'll have a sippy cup of water on their little nightstand.
Yeah.
And then we have, like, an array of different nightlights. So sometimes, I want the turtle on, or I want the... whatever this shaped one is, I can't remember whatever the animal is, or I want the pink one, or I want the orange one, and
oh my gosh,
yeah, too many nightlights.
Too many
to deal
choices.
With. Yeah,
That's
too many choices. And then there's usually, Mommy, I got to tell you something, or Mommy, I want you to tell me a story. Like after reading a story, she wants like a made up story.
Mm-hmm.
We started doing that routine where we'll make up a story, or she'll make up a story to us.
Right.
And that
can take forever.
That could take forever.
And
that was too short. It was too short. Yeah.
Brown Media Mommy said the piggyback ride would kill me. Yeah. It's getting heavy. Yeah.
We do the piggyback ride too. After the teeth brushing, the piggyback ride back from the bathroom to the bedroom into the bed. But usually, well, now that the older one is so much heavier, I'm like, that's Daddy's job.
Okay. I think the piggyback ride begins as a necessity of like you want to hurry them up and get them in there.
Exactly.
So you're just like piggyback.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. We have a giveaway this week too that is bedtime themed. We have 2 things we're giving away. First of all, we're giving away 2 bedtime storybooks from Sasha Sunflowa. They're really adorable and cute. They're about positive messages and being happy. So we have 2 of those. And then we have what's called a Vusee. Do you know what a Vusee is?
I think so. It's like a little stand for...
It's a universal baby monitor mount, okay? So you take this little thing and you mount, it has this, which any baby monitor will fit on. You mount it into the corner of the crib, and then the baby monitor will always be pointing at the baby. Sorry, this is very confusing. This isn't like a mirror, it's the opposite. So anyway. Yeah, so this is a Vusee. So if you want to win the books and the Vusee, just comment below on this video answering one of the questions we're talking about. The funnier, the better. Make us feel like we're not so pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a baby monitor?
No, we didn't have a baby monitor. Our apartment just, kind of small, so we could hear exactly what was going on right next door to us.
I envy you people that need a baby monitor. My son sleeps 6 inches from my bed. No monitor needed.
Your baby monitor was open one eye.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's up? So, yeah. Oh, let's see what we have on our tweets. Oh, some people, poor Mommy R&R, her bedtime routine takes an hour or longer.
Oh, no. Well, I try and get it started at 7 because our kids go to bed at 8, and my husband and I need that alone time at night to watch all of our DVR shows.
Oh, so I thought you were going to say like for a sexy time. No, we have to watch TV.
We have a lot of shows that we have to catch up on, so yeah, we need that time.
Right. You don't want to get any more kids or something. Anyway. Yeah, I hurry ours because all of the stuff people see on MomCave, that occurs after my son is in bed. So that's when I do editing or whatever. So I think of that as like, I gotta hurry up and get to work. So I want bedtime to happen. It's late. I'm already pretty tired at that point.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. I'm curious what people's kids' bedtimes are. If you want to comment or tweet and let us know, I would like to know that.
You know what was a big challenge for us was going from the crib to a bed, because in the crib the kid was not able to get out at all, and the bedtime was the bedtime, like they're in there.
Right.
But then once we did
it's like they're incarcerated.
Exactly. Once you transfer into the bed, oh my gosh, that was like you put them down and then they get up and then they actually walk out into the living room.
Once they can walk, it's pretty much true. Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to hear all of our viewers' comments on the transition stage from crib to toddler bed.
Yeah, how do you get them to stay in the bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept my son's bars on the crib for so long, like way past any of the other kids his age. So I was like, as long as he doesn't know how to climb out.
Right.
He doesn't know, he's stuck in there. Yeah. We have a tweet that someone had a baby monitor just for show but never used it. Well, my friends that live in big houses in other parts of the world, they use baby monitors all the time.
Yeah.
I could see that. We had one when we would go to my husband's parents' house, and we were just so not used to it because he would be rooms and rooms away, and we'd be like walking around, and then we'd hear a chirp.
Right.
So, yeah. Gosh, we had a special thing happen on MomCave this week, right?
Right.
We premiered our other show, Slummy Mummy, which Valisa and I co-produce. So thank you guys for watching, and a lot of people watched it, and that made us happy.
Yeah.
We'll have another episode next Tuesday. So if you
stay tuned and subscribe.
If you just click that subscribe button, you'll get an email when we put it up.
Yeah.
And there are more things to come. There's poop. There's sex. Yeah, all the things you look for in a TV show.
Sex.
Air quote sex. Baby poop. Catty mom.
Catty moms.
So let's check our tweets one more time. What is your child's favorite excuse to get out of bed? Well, I didn't say mine. You said a few of them.
I'm thirsty. I need to go to the bathroom. I want dessert. I didn't get dessert.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Yeah.
So we just always give them dessert. Right. Okay, I have a question. What do you tell your child about the monsters under the bed?
Oh, we try not to talk about that. The oldest one is more aware of bad dreams and monsters. The younger one, not so much. So I mean, yes, there are no monsters under the bed. We try and encourage that there's no monsters under the bed.
But you don't like make up a thing about why there aren't, or?
Well, you know what? What was scaring her for a little bit was the bookshelf is in her eye line of where she's lying down, and so where the wild things are was scaring her, that book cover.
Yeah.
And so we just had to switch it out for a different book.
Right.
And
you don't want monsters in a child's view when they're going to bed.
Right.
No pictures of monsters.
And shadows were scaring her a little bit with the different night lights in the room, because they're all scattered throughout. And so sometimes a book or a stuffed animal would reflect a weird shaped shadow on the wall, and that would freak her out. So.
I've heard of people doing monster spray.
Monster spray?
They give their kids like a spray bottle of water, and they tell them it's like monster spray. And if you think it'll repel monsters, or people do creative things like that.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah. I tried to reason with my son, which didn't work so well. I tried to like explain monsters are fictional creatures, and that doesn't work.
Yeah.
No.
Well.
Yeah, this may be oversharing, but when I was a kid, oversharing, story of my life. For a period, my parents were very, very religious.
Okay.
And so when I would say there are monsters under the bed, my parents and their peers in the church would not say there are no monsters. They would say that if you see a monster, just tell it to go away in the name of Jesus.
Did it work?
That's a terrible thing to say to a child, I have to say.
So you're admitting that there are monsters or devils under your bed.
Right. So then my imagination would run wild of what could be under my bed, and it was like it was like thinking about The Exorcist or something. It was terrible.
My gosh.
So I forgive you, my parents. It's taken it back. But because of that experience, I'm always trying to like explain away to my son, and I don't know. That's not working. Some people are talking about singing a song to clear the room of monsters. Anything I think that like empowers them, maybe. Monsters are not real, I say, says Brown Media Mama. Of course, when you sleep in the same room 6 inches from your child, monsters aren't so scary to them. Right. I don't advise that. No. So we're almost out of time for this week, but we'll all keep tweeting and hanging out over here on Twitter. But don't forget to win the giveaway of where did I put them? These lovely books. Why do I always go to the wrong side? Hello. These lovely books. To win these storybooks that you can incorporate into your too-long bedtime routine, and the Vusee universal monitor thingy. Just comment and tell us some of your answers to these. Our time is up. All right. Can't wait to talk to you guys again next week. We will see you then. Cheers. Until in the meantime. Cheers. See you next week. See ya.